That's a great question. No one's ever asked me that before. So there you go. Go to bed tonight thinking, wow, I asked a question
Done.
no one's answered.
Done.
Um,
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Congratulations on this. You're amazing. Hey, go away. Go away. Sorry, my dog's
oh,
right here.
you got your puppy? I know our
Yeah,
puppy's
she's right
around
here.
somewhere. Oh,
Yeah,
cute.
she's right here. She's loving. She's spoiled rotten. Seriously, congratulations on this. You were so unbelievable in it. And I'm a big movie nerd and a big history buff. So this is sort of like, this is right up my wheelhouse. Obviously, you didn't have the real Rita Alexander to learn from or bounce ideas off of. But I was just wondering if you could imagine sitting in a theater next to her and watching Mank. And when it's over, looking over and go, okay, be honest, did I get this part right? What is the aspect of your performance that you would love to ask her opinion about?
Oh, that's a great question. I think the fine line balance between she's a professional who has been hired for a very specific job. She's very calm, cool, and collected and centered and stoic and doesn't show her age in terms of her interest in the industry and how maybe actually fascinated she is with it. And then at times she just can't help herself and needs to know the gossip. And it's playing that fine line between not giving Mank everything he wants and kind of feeding into the excitement of what she's about to do with him, and also really needing to know for herself as a young woman who's interested, like what's going on. So I would like to know if she was more or less fascinated or more or less could care less.
That's interesting. No, but you walk that line really well, because I often found myself sort of like kind of watching your performance, kind of also trying to figure out like, wait, is she into what he's doing, or is she annoyed by how he's doing it? And so you did a really good job of sort of tiptoeing that.
Thank
So that was
you.
awesome.
Thank you.
Obviously, no secret, very well documented that David Fincher is known for being a director who likes to do a lot of takes. And I was just curious, do you remember what the top number was for you, what the most takes was that you had to do?
I don't remember the number, so it was up there.
Mhm.
But the thing is, I've done a movie like that before where we've done quite a few, takes, but honestly, I see it as an opportunity to keep playing. Genuinely, I like that. I kind of thrive off of knowing that I can try it again in a different way. I love that he's so collaborative and down to explore the nuances of performances. And I think the gift of time is something you don't always get on a set, especially in TV. So the ability to know that when you go to bed at night, you're going to be so creatively exhausted but fulfilled, knowing that you left it all there and that you didn't wish you'd tried something and not had the ability to. I love that. And so you never know what you're going to get also with Gary Oldman. And so all my
Mhm.
scenes are with him. And you just, when you let him run with it, you keep playing and catching up with him. And so I love the ability to do that.
As someone who gets 5 minutes for an interview, I can't tell you the worst feeling in the world is going to bed at night thinking that like, oh, I did a really good job. And then a question pops up in your head that you should have asked. And you're like, come
Right.
on. So, but it's what we do. It's part of the job.
It is. That's part of the
Yeah.
job.
As I told you, I'm a big movie nerd, and honestly, I just love movies about going behind the scenes of movies. You've been in so many different, just a wide variety of different projects in your career. Which one do you think would make for, outside of Mank, do you think would make for like the best behind the scenes story if someone were to make a movie about that?
Oh, that's a great question. No one's ever asked me that before. So there you go. Go to bed tonight thinking, wow, I asked a question
Done.
no one's answered.
Done.
Oh my God. Maybe Maybe actually it's more like Emily in Paris, because there were so many funny moments that happened in the making of and in like the process of the making of. And also just being in Paris and like following around all of us in our own experiences. I mean, I honestly think Ashley is more Emily in Paris because she'd like never been to Paris. So every single time she'd see something, it would be like the best thing ever, which is how Emily was. So I just like drew so much inspiration from her experiencing it for the first time. So I think that would make a really fun like little docu-series.
I would watch that. I'm in. It's so good. I was telling someone the other day, I kind of felt like you and I kind of started right at the same time. And
I
so I
was
feel like we
literally
kind of,
about to say the same thing. It's so nice. It's always seeing you, because I feel like in every single movie, I always end up seeing you, and it's like you've just gone like this, and it's like it's so cool. I remember our first time. It's like it's great.
We've come a long way, you and I, and it's so good to see you. Seriously,
too.
congratulations on everything.
Thank
and
you.
I know it won't be long, and I'll get to see you again.
Thank you. Stay safe and say
Awesome.
hi to
You
your
too.
pup.
Take care. All right, will do. See you later. Bye-bye.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.